Bryce led me back to the apartment. I guess there wasn't really much for me to do in the meantime, as I was spared the more arduous parts of the investigation. Maybe I should have been glad about this, though now I had an afternoon to fill. Oh, I can phone someone up. Okay, so our options are meet with Remy, who was he was the guy who first met me, like the White Dragon. Meet with Anna, she's the scientist, wanted my blood. Meet with Lorem, was he the postal guy, the little blue dragon? Bryce is the police one. Or order some lunch, which is she's the girl who gave me that fish that I didn't like the taste of. Also, she's kind of like the nicest person we've met so far, so I think, hopefully, if we order lunch, that'll be her. I remembered that Adine had told me that the cafe did deliveries as well, and not having anything else better to do, I figured I should try it out. I made my order with a quick phone call, and it wasn't long before the doorbell rang. Ding dong. That was quick. It just so happened that Adine herself stood in the doorway, dripping wet and with damp containers in her grip. There she is. Yeah, you got my food wet. What is wrong with you? She looks well upset. Okay, it's you again. Okay, I thought we were over this. But at least you don't reduce me to my species anymore. Likewise. Hey. Let's be nice. Let's say, hey, how's it going? Here's your order. Sorry, it got a little wet, but it should still be okay. What happened to you? Did you fall into the river? You're soaked. Why don't you come in thanks to the food? Well, it is raining. You're soaked. Do you want to dry off for a minute? Thanks. I was just about to ask you if I could stay for a little while. This is actually my last delivery for the day, and I live on the other side of town. Of course, I couldn't let you fly back when it's this ugly outside. She can fly. Can she fly? I feel right at home. I better eat this before it gets cold though. I sat down at the table and started eating my food while Adine decided to take a seat opposite of myself. Has she eaten as well? Do you want some food? Do you like it? Yeah, I ordered something I knew I'd actually like this time. I didn't want to make the same mistake I did earlier today. Do you have something similar where you come from then? We do. As a matter of fact, it's almost scary how close it is to what we have back home. Really? Maybe we all just share a similar taste. Maybe. Maybe I don't care. Maybe there's more to it. Oh, let's get into it. Maybe there's more to it. What do you mean? Well, don't you trace your origins back to humans in some way? I know what kind of reputation we have in your culture. That is true. Let me ask you, where do you think the portal you found came from? Who built it? Humans did it. Did we? How? Exactly. If you believe humans had something to do with the artifact created who knows how many years ago, it wouldn't be a stretch to think they could also have influenced you in other ways. Even as simple as a dish? I like that idea, does she? Okay, so what do you do when you aren't working in the restaurant? Do you have a family? Well, most of the time I take care of my kids. Nice, how many kids you got? They aren't really my children per se, I just take care of them, alright? You're more of a foster parent then. Not quite, these are orphans. Okay, I just volunteered to spend some time with them. So I'm really more of a babysitter than teacher all in one. I can't really take them in and care for them 24/7 like a proper parent would. I'd love to, but I'd be working far too much to be a single parent. With the amount of time I spend at the restaurant, I don't think the kids would be any better off, so I just help out when I can. That's nice of you. Thanks, these kids already didn't have a very good hand in life. I just thought if I can make even a small difference for them, then it'd be worth it. She's just like too good, isn't she? Alright. You got any hobbies? Can I ask you a question for a change? Alright. Well, go ahead. What do you want to know? I don't really know much about you. Actually, I'm not sure if there is anyone here who does. What do you want to know? What were you doing before you came here? Nothing special. Nothing special really. I mean, I've got my degrees, but this is the first time I did something that was actually related to them. How many degrees does a person need? The work I did previously was just to keep afloat. I know what you mean. Okay, I suppose it's my turn. Tell me about your hobbies. I enjoy flying. You got them goggles on, I see them. Just flying. Well, not just flying. I do aerobatics or stunt flying. I've been doing that on and off for a couple of years now. You must be the most overqualified delivery driver in history. That's cool, but it's useless. What's that? Yeah, tell me more, what's that? It's the practice of doing flying manoeuvres like rolls, spins or loops. I'm actually hoping to be part of a competition in some time. Where can I watch? Let's watch. I suppose that depends on whether you'll still be here when it takes place. It's part of a festival we hold in this town every year. Okay, since it's my turn, what are you going to ask me? This might be an unusual question, so... Okay, when they said it was human that would be coming here, I kind of expected something a little different. What did you expect? I'm not sure exactly, but they do say it was humans who made us who we are today. You don't seem so different from us though. I mean, yeah, you do look different, but you're not really anything like some of the things that are said about your kind. I could say the same thing about you though. Oh yeah? Yeah, we got plenty of myths about dragons. Like what, greedy man-eating monsters, too many to list. Noble creatures. All of them are kind of true. I like the fire breathing, I thought that would be there. Alright. Noble creatures, let's play nice. They're often cited as a symbol of power and strength, but also one of wisdom, possessing an intellect that has no equal. They are noble creatures, and their depictions enjoy an almost universal appeal. I could get used to that, though it would be even nicer if it were all true. To be honest, I don't know if it's such a good idea to be generalising like that. Even if it's good things you're saying about us, we're all different, and not all of us are nice. Gotcha. But then, we've said many good things about your kind too. Oh yeah, we've got like 4 heads or something, wasn't it? Well, no matter what you might think about humans, I can assure you that I am in no way special or supernatural. I've got to disagree. Why? You say you're not special, but the fact you're here with us right now is quite special to me and many others. Just try to see it the other way around. Yeah, you got a point, alright. What were you thinking when you first heard about us? I was unsure. Didn't know what to think, that is, until I got here and was standing in front of one of you, and after that, I was just rendered speechless. Told you so, it was special for you too, alright? And not just the discovery of you dragons, we also found a portal to be an entirely different world. We still haven't figured that one out. Yeah, I don't know where that portal goes to. Yeah, we don't know either. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. By the way, interesting selection of books you have there. Draconic Desire, Ixamen Sphere, are these yours? No, they're already here when I moved in. I've only been here for a day. Have you read any of them? Yeah. I read Sheridan and the Scepter of Sovereignty. How'd you like it? Entertaining but nothing special. Come on. It's a good way to describe the entire series actually. There you go. Oh, you've got Price and Prayer. You should totally read that one. Alright, now we're comparing book notes. It's not just an interesting story, it's based on true events. The author's so right when he says there's a lot we can learn from what happened back then. Back then? Okay. Is it my kind of book? I'll check it out when I got the time. It's hard for me to find time to read. Alright, I'll check it out if I've got time. Maybe. Let me know when you do. I'll be interested in hearing what you have to say about it. Fair enough. We're hitting it off quite well, must be said. Okay, since you asked about my family earlier, I'm going to do the same thing. Is there a Mr. or Mrs. Ushio waiting for you back home? Nope. How about a potential? Oh, are you looking to date anyone? Oh, maybe. Not really. Yes, maybe. Non-committal. Come on, you can tell me. There isn't any. No one. Anyone on the radar? Someone you think is cute? Not really. Someone, maybe. It's a shame you can't be with them now then, maybe, perhaps. Or are you asking about someone you met here? Oh, maybe. We're gonna move in. Oh my. Would it happen to be someone I know? Well, what's with all these things? Yes. Who is it? I'm not sure how many questions that was, but I'm sure it's not your turn anymore. Are we even still playing this game? Just having fun. Okay, you and me both. Why don't we make this a little more interesting while we're at it? Now what we're going to do? We're going to do shots or something. What do you suggest? Truth or dare? Seriously, how old are we? Alright. What's that? We continue asking questions, but if one of us doesn't want to answer the questions, we have to do something the other person tells us to. I don't even know what kind of dare I would make you do. It could be something that would make me uncomfortable, or something you'd like to see me do. Where are we going with this? Anything? Oh my god, keep in mind that revenge might be coming quicker than you think, so don't ask something to do anything that you wouldn't want to do yourself. Got it. Who's first? You asked few questions, so it's only fair if I start. Okay. Which part of your body is most ticklish? What the fuck? What is your most guarded secret? What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened? Go on, do that one. Let me think. There was this one time I was still a teenager. I was messing around and wanted to try a new flying maneuver, a barrel roll. Needless to say, it ended badly. I guess you didn't succeed. Nah, the roll itself went fine, but I lost control after that and plunged right into the ground. Were you hurt? No. Luckily, I wasn't too high when I did it, and there was a great puddle of mud on the ground where I landed. Of course, all my friends were there to see it, though. And that wasn't enough to stop you from trying again. No, if anything, it only wanted me to try harder. Since it's my turn now, what is your greatest wish? Be the very best like no one ever was. Pokemon? What the fuck? Alright, world peace. More than anything, I want it to be peace on Earth. I am an ambassador. I've got to keep up appearances. An honourable wish indeed. Alright, my turn. What would you do if you're invisible for a day? Are you scared of dying? What the fuck? What do you think is your biggest physical flaw? What would you do if you're invisible for the day? Let's keep it fun. Invisible, yeah? That's a hard one. I mean, no one would see me flying, and I do want people to see it. Okay, with this question, it's more about what you do if you had the opportunity to do something without getting caught, like something mischievous or criminal. Oh no, I do. I'll check out the building they found along with the portal. Ooh. What building is this? Didn't you hear about that? They found a whole building along with the portal. It's actually underground, but they have it heavily guarded while a team of archaeologists works on it. I think it might contain many secrets and answers about the portal and where it came from. This is new information. This is good. Interesting. I'd like to check that out as well. Oh yeah. If you knew the world was about to end, what would you do? Enjoy life to the fullest, say my last goodbyes and hope for the best. Stay outside and watch it all unfold, hide in a bunker. Well, if it's going to end, hiding in a bunker's no good. Say my last goodbyes and hope for the best. An optimist until the end. Good stuff. Okay, what's your biggest regret? If you asked to kiss me, would you do it? What? If you could come back to my world right now, would you do it? We're going to ask her to defect. No. What's your biggest regret? Let's go for the kiss. Let's move in. Let's move in. Is that your question, or is it already a dare? Wow. A question. I couldn't think of anything better. Well, my answer would be no. I don't just kiss anyone. However, if it was a dare, my answer might be different. Alright, so from those you've met so far, who do you fancy the most? I think I'd take a dare for this one. Fair enough. Alright, finally, what you gonna do? Yeah, whatever you like. No, I honestly got no idea. Take your time. Alright, let me think. It's getting late. What time is it? Seems like I've been here longer than what I thought. I probably should be going now. Okay, seems like the rain has stopped too. Yeah, go. You know, if you want me to come over again, you don't have to order anything to do it. Here's my private number. Oh yeah. Next level. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. Cheers. Bye. Get out. That went fairly well, I think. And we found about a secret base. Okay, who should we meet with next?